kills. If you don't, I'll make sure you learn. I hope I can keep being nice. Got it? Ugh. Behind you. Sonia Akhmatova, 3 kills. Seoul BC and YSM are fighting head-on. The winner is YSM. They managed to record an incredible score of 9-0 in the first game. It was especially amazing to witness Sonia Akhmatova in action. She's YSM's new damage dealer. Show and prove. She managed to prove her worth in that one game. There's a reason why YSM's owner, Seomun Yeep, brought her all the way from Kazakhstan. I'm already excited for the next game. YEM vs 2 set BC of now, with all the players ready to go, will start the second game. These idiots. What that did today equals, breathe, the foreigner did everything. Even if Shim Young-soo is a good national player, I guess international talent is something else entirely. I thought he would do something since Seomun Yeep scouted him. Did the VP get this spot for him? Young-soo's damage wasn't too bad today, yeah, in his dreams. Bastards. Do they even understand? Shim Young-soo is nothing to YSM. Seems like he's too busy getting carried by a foreigner to do anything. Even if his abilities are good, he was basically nothing. Yeah, if someone else had an ability like his, they could write history. That YSM foreigner was strong. Sonia, don't you think she's on par with those on the European first team? I kind of like that Shim Young-soo has no choice but to shut up, though. Huh, I know. What's Shim Young-soo going to do now? What the fuck did you just say about me? Oh, Shim Young-soo. It's fine, it's fine. Well, we might be able to use his temper for our own gain. What's the matter? Did we say something wrong? If he causes a scene here, he'll be forced to sit out. What? You bastards, hey, just wait right there. Huh, what? You? Oh my bad. Seomun Yeep. I was taking a shit when I thought I heard something interesting. I was wondering how Young-soo would react, too. Are you done? I was hoping there'd be more. I'm sorry. That's it? Unfortunate. Okay, Young-soo. Now, apologize to the Seoul players. Why should I? They were the ones that started it. I'm sure they had enough of a reason to trash talk you. Why else would you have to listen to people trashing you in the middle of the match? I refuse. I won't do it, sirs. I'm sorry for being Shim Young-soo even though I have good abilities, I'm sorry for allowing my attitude to get in the way. Gah. Ugh. Now, all good. Oh, also, you guys better know that you got lucky today. Shim Young-soo is still on probation right now. That's why I let you off easily. However, there won't be a next time. YSM dug out alright. Just like in the first game, we'll have a Czech team focused around Sonia, and a Hunt team focused on different roles. To be honest, this current match is just a chance for the owner and the coach to test out Sonia's capabilities. Thanks to that, though, it's also a chance to determine if our main tactics and orders will work in KB1. We have enough opportunities to test out new things as well. Now, the members of the Czech team. Hahaha, that bitch. Fuck. Did they just laugh? I'll make sure those Seoul BC bastards pay. The dungeon that will be hosting the second game will be the Ant Nest. It's a dungeon used by the Underworlders to conduct experiments on gigantified and agitated battleground ants. Dungeon mini-map Ant Nest Start Point 1, Start Point 2. Boss in the large tunnels, smaller rooms filled with ants exist. At the very end, the boss monster, the queen ant, will call for more ants when it senses danger. Upon entering the ant nest, this dungeon requires players to kill each individual ant. Now, I'm excited to see what each team will show us today. The second game will start now. She used the rebound from when the spear made contact with the ground to jump. That should be impossible. Sonia Akhmatova 1 kill. How are we? Supposed to win against this? Sonia Akhmatova, 2 kills. Coach was right. Everyone, stop hunting and regroup with us. I think we can win if we fight. To think she managed to get 2 kills without a single scratch, that's amazing. Crazy, even. Oh, whoa. In that short period of time, her agility increased from 80 to 81, and her skill rose from 76 to 78. Is a player with 78 of 78 in a stat and a player with 78/97 the same? Of course not. Depending on how hard they focus and the depth of their experience, people can improve in the middle of a fight. That was pretty similar to what he showed me, right? No, it was a little slow. I think I get it, though. I was too hung up on being a tanker. But being a damage dealer is fun. Remember, there's no point if your teammate dies because of a greedy decision. Prioritize your teammate's survival over securing kills. If you don't, I'll make sure you learn. I hope I can keep being nice. Got it? Ugh. Link plays, Link plays. Behind you. Sonia Akhmatova, 3 kills. Seoul BC and YSM are fighting head-on. The winner is YSM. They managed to record an incredible score of 9-0 in the first game. It was especially amazing to witness Sonia Akhmatova in action. She's YSM's new damage dealer. Show and prove. She managed to prove her worth in that one game. There's a reason why YSM's owner, Seomun Yeep, brought her all the way from Kazakhstan. I'm already excited for the next game. Now, with all the players ready to go, we'll start the second game. These idiots. What that bitch did today equals, breathe, the foreigner did everything. Even if Shim Young-soo is a good national player, I guess international talent is something else entirely. I thought he would do something since Seomun Yeep scouted him. Did the VP get this spot for him? Young-soo's damage wasn't too bad today. Yeah. In his dreams. Bastards. Do they even fucking understand? Shim Young-soo is nothing to YSM. Seems like he's too busy getting carried by a foreigner to do anything. Even if his abilities are good, he was basically nothing. Yeah. If someone else had an ability like his, they could write history. That YSM foreigner was strong. Sonia. Don't you think she's on par with those on the European first team? I kind of like that Shim Young-soo has no choice but to shut up, though. Huh, I know. What's Shim Young-soo going to do now? What the fuck did you just say about me? Oh, Shim Young-soo. It's fine, it's fine. Well. We might be able to use his temper for our own gain. What's the matter? Did we say something wrong? If he causes a scene here, he'll be forced to sit out. What? You bastards. Hey, just wait right there. Pfft. Haha. Ha, what? You. Oh my bad. Seomun Yeep. I was taking a shit when I thought I heard something interesting. I was wondering how Young-soo would react, too. Are you done? I was hoping there'd be more. I'm sorry. That's it? Unfortunate. Okay, Young-soo. Now, apologize to the Seoul players. Why should I? They were the ones that started it. I'm sure they had enough of a reason to trash talk you. Why else would you have to listen to people trashing you in the middle of the match? I refuse. I won't do it, sirs. I'm sorry for being Shim Young-soo. Even though I have good abilities, I'm sorry for allowing my attitude to get in the way. Gah. Ugh. Now, all good. Oh, also, you guys better know that you got lucky today. Shim Young-soo is still on probation right now. That's why I let you off easily. However, there won't be a next time. YSM dug out alright. Just like in the first game, we'll have a check team focused around Sonya, and a hunt team focused on different roles. To be honest, this current match is just a chance for the owner and the coach to test out Sonya's capabilities. Thanks to that, though, it's also a chance to determine if our main tactics and orders will work in KB1. We have enough opportunities to test out new things as well. Now, the members of the Czech team. That bitch. Fuck, did they just laugh? I'll make sure those Seoul BC bastards pay. The dungeon that will be hosting the second game will be the Ant Nest. It's a dungeon used by the Underworlders to conduct experiments on gigantified and agitated battleground ants. Dungeon mini-map, Ant Nest, Start Point 1, Start Point 2, Boss in the large tunnels, smaller rooms filled with ants exist. At the very end, the boss monster, the Queen Ant, will call for more ants when it senses danger. This dungeon requires players to kill each individual ant. Now, I'm excited to see what each team will show us today. The second game will start now. Czech team, on the move. Czech team, Lee Naeon, Yoon Byum, Jo Seongo, Choi Hyuk, Sonya, 5 people. Now that the Czech team is gone, let's get to work. Hunting team, No Jong-hwan, Shim Young-soo, Kim Jin-soo, Park Young-min, Namgung Ji-hun, Choi Jong-min, 6 people. A large group of ants is approaching. Phew. The hunting process is much faster. Maybe it's because we have new damage dealers. Alright, let's move on to the next section. Captain, are we missing someone? What? Where's Shim Young-soo? Those Seoul bastards. I'll prove my point with a bang. You dare talk down to me? Hey, Shim Young-soo. Where are you? You better return. If you don't, damn it. Shut up, mute. What? He cut communications. I hope you're ready for a talk after the match, Shim Young-soo. Damn it. Let's continue hunting for now. We need to clear the areas first. Minutes later. Found Seoul BC. But why is it that only those Seoul bastards are here? The Czech team should have gotten here first, right? Shim Young-soo was planning on meeting up with the Czech team and throwing explosives from a safe distance. This changes my plans if they're not here yet. Forget it. Since I haven't been found yet, I'm sure someone will get hit. I'll just run away when it gets too dangerous. Die. How many of them got hit? I knew it. Shim Young-soo came alone. Everyone, defensive positions. Damn it. They expected this? And nobody got hit. Seriously, you're too obvious, Shim Young-soo. To think you couldn't ignore some taunts and came here alone. You always live up to my expectations. Damn it. This is dangerous. GUH. They're already here. I might really die. Ah. Wait. There's no way he can dodge from this distance. Take this. Ha. It's on cooldown. I used it too much. Shim Young-soo's trademark explosive sphere, no matter what he did, that ability made Shim Young-soo the best damage dealer within the KB1 league. Once charged, he could use a total of 5 explosives. Charging up another round of explosive spheres took 150 seconds. Thanks to the relatively short duration, he always suffered from using his skill without regard for its cooldown time. I got you. Shim Young-soo, Sonia Akhmatova, 1 kill. Ha. Ha. Shim Young-soo disappeared. Was Shim Young-soo appearing all part of YSM's plan? Shoo. Hey, what are you guys doing here? You're not moving according to plan. Why are you hiding? Weren't you supposed to meet the opponent first and attack? You're the one who ruined all our plans first. No excuse. Anyways, I thought I was going to die first. You should have come earlier. We couldn't come out until the perfect time came. That's when we decided to wait for you to appear. In order to ensure that the ant nest doesn't completely collapse, we left a single battle ant alive too. Ack. Mom, what the heck? Huh. Wait. You knew that I would come and waited for me? Yeah, the owner told us before the start of the match. I'm certain that Shim Young-soo will do something stupid. He said. Seo Moon Yeep said that. Phew. I can't believe that even a first-tier team from the KB1 League is talking trash behind people's backs. I hope you understand, right? Since this is just a power game, I'm sure it'll be pretty easy for us. I'm sure you could go to Europe if you put some kills on the stat sheets too. You better not, okay? He predicted my every move. Naeyeon and Biam should be meeting up with us soon. Let's start getting out of here. If I throw a bunch of explosives, don't you think I could get some kills? You're telling me that he foresaw my every move. Seo Moon Yeep, you must think that you can read me like a book. Alright, fine. Let's see if you predicted this too. Life is like walking a tightrope. Thanks to the unnecessary usage of his ability in his personality problems, support from local fans has plummeted. Even if Shim Young-soo is a good national player, I guess international talent is something else entirely. I thought he would do something since Seo Moon Yeep scouted him. Bastards, do they even understand? Huh. After he transferred over to YSM, he could tell that the support of the local fans, if Shim Young-soo calms down, he can help the team. Seems like he's actually pretty skilled if Seo Moon Yeep personally selected him. He wasn't that bad today too. Does anyone else think that Seo Moon Yeep chose him because he thought that he could be useful as long as he trained him mentally? Shim Young-soo, a genius? While he didn't have the greatest personality, it didn't mean he was clueless. The rope extended by the god called Seo Moon Yeep, he'll never let go of it. Restraint using a rope made out of aura, the user can restrain a target for 1 to 5 seconds. Restraint. Sonia Akhmatova, 3 kills. To think he would help Sonia in that situation. Looks like he's becoming a team player now. I'm sure he wanted to do something so that I wouldn't beat him up. He must have realized he's in the palm of your hand, so he decided to cooperate with Sonia. Maybe I won't have to worry about him anymore. He saw that I gave Sonia special treatment. If she's a damage dealer I favor, she's 100% guaranteed to secure the kill. That's why he was 100% certain that he'd get an assist and decided to help her. Everyone wants to perform. Whatever his goal may be, he'll be of help to the team as long as he performs his role. We'll need to teach him spear skills, too. The only reason we told him to switch off the sword was that he was so bad at it. Although a spear would be better than a sword, it'll still be pretty bad. Target Shim Young-soo, human, strength 60-66, agility 70-73, speed 79-85, stamina 65-68, focus 28-60, skill 68-73, aura 84-85, leadership November 23, tactics 1946, ability, explosive sphere, restraint. Except for focus, he's nearly maxed out all his stats. I don't expect much by way of leadership or tactics. I'm sure his stats will continue to increase if I keep training him. The best choice would be to grow his brand and sell him. Then, I can use that money to bring someone like Sonia from abroad. Well, it's not like it's completely a scam. Sonia Akhmatova, 6 kills. That concludes the match. YSM takes the win in the second match as well. KB, 1 opening final victor YSM 9-0 Seoul BC, YSM 4-0 Seoul BC. In their debut for the KB1 victory. Looks like the team has grown stronger. Well, that's because you've gathered some good players. If we exclude Sonia, the one that grabs my attention is Choi Jongmin. Not only is there nothing that I'm worried about, but I'm also sure he'll continue to grow stronger on his own. Although his other stats have increased by 2 or 3 points, he managed to increase the hardest one by 5. Target strength Choi Jongmin, human, strength 66 to 71. Agility 67 of 81, speed 62/68, stamina 57 of 57, focus 90, skill 75 of 87, aura 62/63, leadership 32/37, tactics 86/95, observation. I'm sure that it's all thanks to his observation skill. Observation observes the target and finds their weakness. Next is Kim Jin-soo. He was in the youth league recently. I like the fact that he's doing this role, even on the pro stage. And, this is real, to think I was messing around with the local bullies, playing games with them. If I didn't meet the owner and receive this chance, my life right now. Thank you. Thank you. We managed to defeat the well-known Seoul BC within the KB1 league. Who's our next opponent? The Twin Star Spirits. Twin Star Spirits. Is that the team with Choi Munseong as the coach? Where we got Choi Hyuk from? That's right. Since he pissed me off, rather than beating him up, I managed to bring Choi Hyuk over for cheap, transfer fee 50 million won. Was he really a fan back in the day? The fact that I can't remember is pissing me off. If I really made up my mind, he shouldn't be alive right now. He can't remember when he beat up other people. This won't do. What are you talking about? Are those Twin Star bastards good? I heard that they're a contender. Our analysis suggests that's correct as well. Phew. Looks like I have no choice but to take care of this myself. No, there's no need. Our player base is strong enough. No, I want to play. Since he gave us Choi Hyuk, I can't beat the coach up, so maybe I'd feel better if I beat up the Twin Star Spirits. Genius. Beat them. Doesn't that mean I'd be using one of my 3 annual use coupons? Fine, I'll make an exception against the Twin Stars. Always. Does that include the postseason? Of course. Wow. I'm worried this will make it too easy for me. This is lovely. Baek Jaeho's house, do you still have the Zadran seed? Yeah, I always carry it around. Don't tell me you took it with you when you went to Kazakhstan. Yeah, you idiot. What were you going to do if you dropped it? Plan A, news, the return of the underground. Urgent news, Zadran in Kazakhstan. Unknown origin, currently investigating. MIU. I would never drop it. Anyway, the World Association wants to buy it. Oh, finally. Yeah, they were asking where you managed to get it. I'm curious too. Well, I just happened to find it. How much are they buying it for? I don't know, but they said that they'll come here to pick it up themselves. They said to keep it secure. If the Zadran seed got lost, we could face human and physical damages we'd have to pay for. Why does this piss me off? Might as well just open it up. Are you stupid? I'll kick you out of the house alongside the Zadran. I didn't have the chance to worry about them. But they're unusually good at creating virtual realities. Also, their ability measurement system is something we never could have dreamed about during the Underworld Wars. Who the hell are they exactly? The World Battlefield Association. I'll take a look. What is it? Ugh, that scared me. Who is it? Nice to meet you. My name is Pietro Anela. I'm from the World Battlefield Association. Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Pietro Anela. I come from the World Battlefield Association. Analysis. Target strength Pietro Anela, human, 53 to 53 61 61st 58 58 42 40 seconds 21 90 seconds 42 40 seconds 92 90 seconds 9 78 56 56 agility speed stamina focus skill aura leadership tactics ability touch of poison, can poison any target with a deadly toxin with a touch of bare skin. It says he's human, at least. Nice to meet you. He has an ability to poison targets with a single touch, yet he offers to shake my hand without wearing gloves. If this is a trap, I'll play along with it. I'll just kill him if he tries to do anything. Nothing happened. Is he just an idiot or something? If I didn't have my analysis skill, it would have been hard to gauge what kind of skill he had without him telling me personally. Other than that, there's one more thing that bothers me. Are you currently a Battlefield pro by any chance? Of course not. Although I have experience exploring dungeons during the Underground Wars, it's been a long time since then. So why does a person like him, excluding his mentality, why are his stats maxed out? Even if we consider the fact that superhumans tend to look younger than normal humans, he still looks like he's in his 50s. There's no way that a man that lived through the Underground Wars has a focus stat of 21. Even if you're superhuman, if you don't continue to train, your stats will naturally fall. Target Beck Jeho, human, Geng, human, strength 55 to 70 70 to 70 agility 79 to 100 speed 80 to 99 stamina 55 to 69 focus 83 to 90 skill. In other words, this bitch is so well trained he can run into battle immediately. Now then, let us continue our arrangement. Since there's nothing to gain if this gets exposed, we prepared some cash for you. 1.5 billion in total. It's a lot more than I thought. Alright. Take it. Now then, excuse me for a moment. D. He didn't use an ability. And his oddly violent mannerisms. Oh my, he must be stressed because of work. Now, since that's been taken care of, I'll be taking my leave. Also, the president of the World Battlefield Association asked me to deliver a message. What? The association president wants to see you soon. He has sent you an invitation, Mr. Siomun Yeep. The World Battlefield Association president. He sent you an invite. I thought it was something else. The World Battlefield Association president wants to see you. Yes. I hope you will accept his request. Hey, Beck Jeho. Aren't you overreacting? He's merely a president. Isn't he just a businessman or something? I'm not overreacting. He declines all offers to meet in person, and he sends someone else to represent him in official events. His age, his sex, nobody knows who he is. It's all hidden under a veil. The only thing that's certain is that he created Battlefield. If he wants to meet soon, when will that be? I have my own schedule, so I might not be able to visit him. He said any time is fine. Really? Then, how about tomorrow? Wait, you said you might not go because you were busy. The season is still ongoing. What are you going to do about YSM? That's good news, of course. I'll be sure to prepare a means to come get you. I'll see you tomorrow. Wow, I guess you really are in a different class. I was curious what kind of person the World Battlefield Association president was like, too. Get me an autograph. I wonder if this was really a person. His stats are high, and it would have been easy to destroy the seed using his ability, yet he resorted to destroying it by stepping on it. The seed could have easily been crushed in his palm. He must have wanted to hide what kind of superhuman he is. A lot of this is suspicious. Be careful, he might seem normal but there's something wrong about him. What are you talking about? I still can't understand your intentions. Just be careful. I'm sure we'll see tomorrow. Maybe something interesting will happen. Oh ho, the World Battlefield Association is in Canada. No, it's in the United States. Then why are we here? Because the president is not currently at the association. Huh. Then. Rocky Mountain Jasper National Park. The president lives in a place like this? Something like that. What now? Are we supposed to hike now? Damn, it's big. Take this. A return stone. Yes. It's set to take you to the coordinates of the president's location. I thought we couldn't use return stones outside of dungeons. Although that is what's widely known, this is a return stone created specially for this location. Where did they get the skill to create this? There are none. Among humans, at least. Now, once we use it, we'll be on our way. Interesting. After the dungeons disappeared, superhumans stopped carrying return stones. But, would you look at that? I have one right now. Let's go. I don't know where this is going to send me. Still, I'll accept this challenge gladly. You damned underworlders. Wow. Love what you did with the place. Oh, this is a mant. A monster that appeared in the latter half of the Underground Wars. During Seal Moon Yeep's efforts to clear all the dungeons, the Underworlders created it as a last-ditch effort. It uses aura it's got stored up to attack. However, aura was considered a precious resource to Underworlders, so you could tell how desperate they had been. I knew something was off. Pietro Anela. Wow. I didn't think you would prepare a welcome party like this for me. Why don't I take some time to enjoy it? I hope you'll be able to entertain me, you bastards. An hour. Huh, what's this? Wait, a coffin? Guest, are you human? Intruder. Intruder annihilation process activated. Ugh, this vibration. Where have I, this language? This familiar voice. It's Seal Moon Yeep, it seems. You're the High Priest. High Priest, that's what I was called at some point, I guess. What's wrong with you? You don't look like an underworlder anymore. You seem human. You impolite fool. We originally looked the same as you humans. We just changed our external appearances to better suit combat. Well, it's been a while. I don't know about the others, but I thought I made sure to kill you. You're not wrong. I once died because of you. I was sure that I had failed my mission, however, someone ensured that I, a sinner, could not return to the light, hence trapping me in this body. Ha! You're resentful of me, I'm sure. Resentful? I don't feel anything like resentment. You are merely a being sent by the God of creation to punish a fallen high priest like me. Actually, I'm thankful, fallen. I thought she was going to attack me. What is she talking about? What's wrong? It's nothing. I just received a message to kill you. Ha, sure you did. You look like you're doing this out of your own accord, though. No, let's just go a couple rounds. Wait, Seal Moon Yeep. There's no need to rush things. I was only told to kill you. I was not told when to start the fight. That's why I suggest that we talk first. Although it was only for a moment, I lost sight of her. Is it okay for an undead being who's being controlled to go against an order? It may be dead, but it's still hard to deal with. Ha ha ha, I may be an undead, but controlling the high priest that commanded the entirety of the underworld is a difficult task. I'm sure one of the lower priests is doing this to me. But those inferior beings are incapable of doing anything more than ordering me to fight. I can't believe how confident you are despite being dead. I spoke only the truth. Ah, Forget it. I'm not here for a reunion. I don't know what you want to tell me, but I'd rather fight you than do anything else. Got it? You're here because of a trap, Seo Moon Yeep. You may think that you came here aware of that beforehand, but aren't you curious about who's behind this? Huh? You know who it is? I don't, but I can help you speculate. Why would you help me? Again, I do not resent you, Seo Moon Yeep. You had already defeated me when I had fallen. Even now, you're willing to defeat me once more, putting me out of my misery. Ha! I was going to ground you into powder and make sure you never return, though. You're still the same. Anyway, I'm certain that the individual who brought me back to life is planning to cause another war. We must stop those who dare to distort the prophecy of the primordial light from dragging their own kind to destruction. Ha! Weren't you the one that started the underground wars in the first place? If you really wanted to live on the surface, we could have lived together in peace. Do you know how much unused land there is? Together, you said. Don't try to deceive us. I'm sure you're well aware that coexistence is impossible. Before we attacked, we were watching you. Under the name of peace, we have seen you argue and battle one another. Just because someone was born differently or had a different skin color, just because they had something others don't. For various reasons, we have watched you kill each other. We underworlders cannot use aura beneath the sun. Although we can use aura once the sun sets, that only applies to a very select few. It's not just the sun. It's also the moon that reflects the sun's light and the bright stars in the sky. All of it is dangerous to us. We are too weak under the sun, and you are too dangerous. That's why we created those monsters, to defeat the humans who endanger our existence. I don't care. All you care about is human extinction. Forget it. Just tell me why all of you started appearing. Who brought me here? Can I get 5 lines? Fine. Alright. Tell me the story. When we underworlders die, we become spirits. When you earn the title of the priest, you can hear the voices of spirits. The greater your title, the longer you can converse with spirits. For me in particular, as the high priest, I can communicate with the oldest spirit, the primordial light. Everything started because of the primordial light's prophecy. A prophet who has reached spiritual awakening has appeared. The prophet will lead you to the land of light. Oh, you're aware of it? I heard it from one of the underworlders I defeated. Is that so? At the time, I believed I was the prophet. I believed that I was the only one suited to be the prophet. The other commander, the king, tried to stop me, but it was useless. I had grown much stronger after I became the high priest, and the power balance between the king and priests had fallen apart. If I recall about my past, I was too blinded by my own appearance. That must have been the beginning of the end. Ha, I can't believe she has some pride in herself, that one. Anyway, I interpreted the prophecy as I pleased and ignored everything else. That's why we attacked the surface. It was to reach the land of light, in the end. After my own kind was decimated, I died. So, you're saying everything is because of your greed. That's ironic. That war led to many people experiencing hell. For me, on the other hand, it was a saving grace. No matter what others say. I can't bring myself to hate the underworlders. Although I died, the remaining clergy members. So, what about the person who revived you? I'm sure they still follow the prophecy. Then, does that mean the person who brought me here? That's right. The one who trapped me in this body, and the one who called you here. The ones that are trying to cause another war, the senior members of the clergy, are your new enemies. Really? To think they still exist. I'm surprised there's enough of them. The Absolute Shield, despite the name, it was a hassle to deal with. It was able to deflect Shuren's destruction ray. Right? They have gathered the remnants of our kind, and are strong enough to command me. Well, I got it. Since I defeated the High Priest, they should be easy to deal with. So, how do I find them? Since I'm considered a hero that risked his life to save this world, don't you think I have to do something before they manage to cause any damage? That makes sense. If you defeat me, their orders will be released as well. The moment I return to my spiritual form, I'll use whatever strength I have left to help you track them. Alright. That's what I like to hear. Looks like we need to start fighting. I'm at my limit resisting their orders. Now, let's fight. With these orders in place, I have no choice but to go all out. Please, do not die. Defeat me. You'd better be careful of what you wish for. I'll send you back to your grave with one single strike. I may be in this pitiful form, but I don't think you have an attack capable of doing that. That was back then. Now, I'll start my attack. I have called the spirits of my ancestors. While they are much weaker after I fell, they should be more than enough to crush you. It's an aura bombardment, Seo Moon Yeep. It's been a while since I've seen that. Hasn't the number of them decreased since the last time? It will still be plenty enough for you. Here I go. Oh my, I might be too strong. Unlike the holy site, there aren't as many places to dodge. Oh. Thanks for worrying about me. Amplify, immortal. Didn't I say you were the one going back to the grave? You foolish human. You dare spiritualize in front of me? Although I commend you for reaching a state unattainable to humans, my attack will affect you even in your spiritual form. What? I'm fucked. Then, I'll release it. Wait. Since spiritual attacks will also prove fatal against me, just stay as you are. Arg, so what the hell do you want me to do? Avoid my attack, and do whatever you can to attack me, just like before. I can't believe it. Damn it. Fuck, I'm going in. Answer my call, my spirits. I knew it. Compared to the final dungeon, this is nothing. He's fast. He's already here. Well, since I don't have much time left, I'll end things quickly. Ugh. Hey, are you free now? Should I kill you just to make sure? No, it's done. Look. With your attack, the chains that made me a dead spirit have disappeared. What? That's it, seems like it. I will soon be sealed. That was boring. This is what happens when one tries to control me without the necessary strength. My physical body is collapsing because it can't handle my strong spirit. I can't believe how self-assured she is. We were able to finish the battle quickly because of your spiritualization. If it was like before, we would have had to fight for days. In return, I'll send you back to a time right before you entered this dungeon. Oh, you can do that? I guess that means I can see that Pietro bastard. Let me go. Don't rush. The one that made me like this will realize something is off. I'm sure they'll visit to assess the situation. Oh, I guess you're right. Since I disabled all their traps, Let's see who this association president asshole really is before I go. I also have a duty to correct those who are going the wrong way. Hey, do you really think they'll listen to you in that state? You need to use force and teach them a lesson. I never said that I would talk to them. They're coming. Over there. The chains on the high priest have been released. That must mean that Seo Moon Yeep must be dead. How is this possible? Target senior priest strength 42 to 42, agility 71 to 71, speed 63 to 63, stamina 50-50, focus 57-77, skill 94 to 94, aura 189 to 189, ability spirit medium, white flame spirit medium, handle the spirits of the dead. White flame, create high concentrations of white aura to produce undying white flames. Seo Moon Yeep. You're telling me that we can't defeat you even with the spirit of the high priest? An underworlder that uses Italian, he must be the one that's controlling Pietro Anela. Hey, you bitch. I already killed her 17 years ago. Did you really think that she would stand a chance in this state? You're going too far. GGUH. I can't believe it. Well, I guess I should say thanks for the warm welcome. Looks like we need to teach your underling a lesson. Indeed. Spiritualization. How can a human reach that state? Damn it. For now. Hey, did he just run away? It seems so. It seems so. It seems so. Hey, are you just going to let him run away like that? Huh. High priest, did you think I would let you run away like that? Now, the third. Tell me. Was this your plan? Damn it. I did not give you permission to leave. High priest. Why are you doing this? Why are you taking this human side? I am not doing this to side with the humans. Did I not tell you before? Do not covet what you cannot control. Ugh, damn it. How dare you try to lecture me when you're undead? Do you still think you're our leader because I call you the high priest? Ha! How could such a bright being like you fall so far? You fake prophet. How dare you try to talk down to me? We have found the real prophet. Gugg. Did you think that violence would make me talk? I'll never tell you, just kill me. End my life now. Would beating him up get him to shut up? Guh. Damn, did I hit him too hard? He should be okay. I can just wake him up. Ugh. Now, let's see how many times we have to repeat this before he talks. Once again, who is the prophet that you found? The first high-ranked priest. He is the new prophet and high priest. My good sir, a new prophet. Are you saying that the first can hear the voice of the primordial light? That is correct. That's impossible. Why would the priest lie about the primordial light? Well, odds are it's a lie, not a misunderstanding. That's equally dangerous, however. A misunderstanding. When I started the war with the world above, I was no longer able to hear the voice of the primordial light. There's no way the primordial light would choose to talk to you and tell you to continue. The war. Shut up. The first has ambitions, but claiming to be the new high priest on his own would be pointless. On the off chance that he can really hear a voice. That would have to be someone else playing a trick on him. So, whose voice did you hear? Whose voice did you believe belonged to the primordial light? There's no way. You failure of a high priest. The fake prophet dares to speak blasphemy against our order. We will not fail like you had before. You failed. That attitude again. You crazed infidels. Fine. I'll take you down with me, at least. He's self-destructing. Isn't that dangerous? Just leave him be. Oh. What? Where did he go? It was nothing. I simply sent him somewhere else to self-destruct. Now that we're done, I'll return you to where you came from. And you? Me? Oh. Okay, but while you're dying, don't you think you should take the chance to enjoy the blue skies before you die? Blue skies? If you're going to die, why not take a close look at the land of light? If you're worried about your body being used, I'll call Shuran and destroy every last bit of it. Just like the prophecies said. Ha, you're still pretty odd for a human. So, are you going to come or not? Alright, I will. To the land. Phew, I'm glad I managed to force him into the dungeon. That was easier than I thought. Although I was being careful, since he seemed suspicious of me. I'm glad that he's just an idiot that doesn't know anything but how to fight. What did you say, bitch? What? Ugh. How? What do you mean, how? Did you think you were the only one with a return stone, bitch? I cleared the dungeon and came back. So what? Oh, and the high priest that was ordering you around. I killed him. Isn't that perfect? Stop the bullshit. You learned the holy language, didn't you? You learned the language of the underworlders and managed to brainwash yourself. I never thought I'd see someone as smart as you do something this stupid. You better close your eyes for a second. This is the blue sky, and that light must be the sun. Are you done? Yeah, how are you doing? To think it would be this warm, it's extraordinary. I thought this body would collapse immediately, but, even my unstable aura managed to calm down. Seems like I have a few more moments to spare. Oh, really? Then, you're not going to die. Fool, I'm already dead. At the very least, I'll be able to enjoy this sky for a few moments more. It's so warm and bright. Well, it's the sun. Get out of the way, you're ruining my view. Why are you just floating in the air like this? Even if you like the sun so much. To be honest, I'm unable to move my body anymore. I can't use aura under the sun. And, it's getting much harder for me to talk. Blacked out. Wait, bitch. What do you want me to do now? Should I have just left her? Oh, I never even got to meet the World Association president. Maybe the president might know something. Let's see, maybe he might have something that'll give me a clue. Oh, there's something. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter if this is another trap either. How can the world's greatest warrior lose? The first. He's the new high priest. You, foolish, human. Alright, let's go. What? D. Flowers? On top of a mountain, and we're surrounded by snow, but there's somehow flowers and grass here. A small house. I was inside a dungeon. D. The smell of tea. You're late. Sumi waiting for you. Target Queen 32 to 32 Strength Agility Speed Stamina Focus Skills 73 to 79 Aura Leadership 93 to 100 Tactics 29 to 52 Ability Prayer Eye of Fate. Queen. They're just referred to by the positions they hold. A queen. A king had tried to stop me. However, it was no use. The king the high priest mentioned was still alive. The high priest and I had to watch the war unfold. Her aura is 199. That's the highest I've seen besides the high priest. Skills 73 79's aura 199/199 Leadership 93 to 100 Tactics 29 of 52 Prayer Fate. Prayer and prayer receive a response from the primordial light. Eyes of fate look into someone's fate. Eyes of fate, a response from the primordial light. Why does she have that? The high priest should have that. I heard that the high priest hasn't been able to hear the voice of primordial light ever since invading the surface. And eyes of fate. Eyes of fate look into someone's fate. This one sounds too powerful. I can't even imagine it. Have a seat. I assume you already saw what abilities I have using analysis. She knows about analysis even though I've never mentioned it to anyone. Ha! You can see my abilities with the eyes of fate? Yes. I've been waiting for you. Ha! What do you mean? How do you think you were able to make it out of the final dungeon? What, did you dash? Yes, I sent you to the surface. An underworlder saved me. It's true that you earned the immortality ability from the battle yourself. However, if it wasn't for me, you would have been trapped in the crack of space and time forever. Bullshit. There's no way. I destroyed your shrine and killed your compatriots. There's no reason for you to save me. When I first saw you at the crumbling shrine, I read your fate. Savior. That was the fate you had. It was hard to accept that you would be our savior when you had once destroyed our everything. Because of my duties, however, I couldn't just let that small possibility go. A believer of spiritual awakening hath appeared. The believer shall guide ye to the land of light. And I heard the latter part of this prophecy. The gates shall open and allow hardships within. So, dear believer, bring forth the Savior. Ha! So, the believer was you and not the high priest. I thought the part about the gates opening referred to the day we lost our sacred ground and fell. But on that day, my eyes of fate showed me that you're the Savior. I can still see it right. Hey, I don't believe in things like prophecies. What do you want from me? The high-ranking priest wasn't the hardship. The real hardship has yet to come. That's why I made a battlefield. I wanted the humans to survive, at least, so they wouldn't forget the war and how to fight. A king left alone on the surface after having lost all her citizens. A woman trying to save the species that extinguished her kind. This is very different from the image I had of the underworlders. TCH. I don't believe in stupid prophecies, but since I'm indebted to you, I'll cooperate a bit. Oh, my. Thank you. You look like you knew this was going to happen. I feel, but, how did you get here alone? I sent Pietro to get you. Ah, him. Where is this? A dungeon. A high-ranking priest controlling the ghost of the high priest. You've definitely gotten stronger than before. QMPH. How long have you known Pietro? Pietro helped me despite knowing that I was an underworlder. I was able to trust him because of the worshipper title. Can you undo the brainwashing of a high-ranked priest? Although I feel like the concussion is a bigger issue. It's sadly impossible when they know the language of the divine. Your Majesty. You didn't used to have this kind of power. For your aura to have grown this much, yes. I can now hear the primordial light. 2 years before the sacred ground fell, why did you keep it a secret? I guess you can't reveal that. Because I was insane, I would have killed you then. I'm sorry. I'm the sinner. I wasn't even a proper high priest. In the end, I fell, and even the primordial light turned on me. It's all my fault. Yeah, it's all your fault. Don't interrupt, Siomun Yeep. Still, I genuinely want to cooperate with you. I have an idea about what the real hardship could be. Before the 7 humans arrived at our sacred grounds, I tried to listen to the voice of the primordial light. I prayed very, very deeply. I was very close to becoming just a soul. I'm almost to where the primordial light is. Are you looking for me, child? I'm here. Come, the voice sounded like it belonged to someone who had just died. I would have believed that the voice was the primordial light's. That voice came from a very far away place, and it felt like it was desperately trying to reach where I was. It was an energy that was very, very old and very, very evil. Eh. Oh.